So this is full of eggshells that my folks have kindly saved up for me. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm the leader of the Society of Spooky Ladies, and today we are learning how to make chalk out of eggshells because I am trying to figure out as many ways as possible to use eggs because my chickens have gone a little crazy. Before I can grind these into powder, I need to try and get out as much of the membrane that's in there that I can. I have sorted these as much as I can by color because apparently it does make a little bit of an impact on the chalk. I don't think it makes that big of an impact. But so I've separated out the brown eggs, the white eggs, and the bluey green eggs. And now I'm going to crush them. Here I have coarsely broken up eggshells, white, blue, green, and brown. So next I'm going to take them and put them in my food processor and see if it will make them more of a fine powder instead of this really coarse eggshell. Don't tell anyone. I found my husband's coffee grinder in the cabinet. He hasn't used it in at least 5 years. I think we moved into this house. I put it in the cabinet. He's never touched it. And he never cleaned it. I had to clean this thing out. So gross. So it is now going to be used for witchy shit. And we'll put the eggshells in here and see how finally we can get them to grind up. Very nice. Very nice. Highly recommend. Brown eggs, white eggs, blue eggs. Since I have no idea exactly how much, right, each of these is, and I know I need to put equal parts of flour and cornstarch in with my eggs, I'm gonna weigh them. So that's 78 grams. So that's how much I need to put in of flour and cornstarch. 77, okay, close enough. And now, so that was flour, it's now cornstarch. All right, 77, okay. So I have my eggshells in there, I have my flour in there, and my cornstarch, all equal amounts. I'm gonna stir them together. My cornstarch, flour, and eggshell powder mixture before I add in any liquids. Now I can put essential oils or Florida water in this, but I think I'm gonna put some cinnamon in it since these are brown eggs anyway, and if you do the whole cinnamon in your door thing, I'm just gonna try it and see what it does. I'm just gonna put in 1 heaping teaspoon. When I add water into this, I just want to add a little bit at a time, stir it in there until it starts to form a dough. I don't want it to be sticky, so I just want to add a little bit as I can and just keep going with it. Okay, so it's blown away from the bowl, nice and cleanly, and when it's in my hands, not sticky, no residue behind, so that's kind of perfect. So what you want to do right now is just knead it as much as you can. Just knead the shit out of it. That will help build strength so that your chalk won't just snap as easily. It feels very nice, I'll say. It does feel a lot like Play-Doh. It has that consistency to it. Now, I want to roll it into some snakes, some logs. I rolled it out, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really holding its form really great. It's not too bad though. But to help it to maintain that a little bit better, I'm going to roll it in paper and then stick it out in the sun to dry. I set these guys out here. We'll check on them in a few hours. Just for fun, because I have a lot of dough left over, I'm going to roll these out and just cut them and stick them on some parchment paper on a pan out in the sun and see how they do. And one of the best parts about this is you can be as simple and basic as you want, or if you want to be a little extra, you totally can be. Case in point. Ta-da! That's how you make chalk. It's pretty easy if you have a coffee grinder or something else that you can turn the eggshells into powder. This made a whole lot because I had a lot of eggs, but since you're just doing equal amounts, if you just had a few eggs, I think you could just make 1 or 2 sticks and not like the ton that I have made here. But pretty fun. You should try it.